Hey everybody, welcome back. So we're going to be learning about measuring. Now we've been measuring things, right? We measured things with beans, we measured things with pennies, we measured things with connecting cubes. Now sometimes we can measure things with a ruler. A ruler has numbers on it. If you have a ruler, you could see 0, and it goes all the way to 12. And you go to the other side, there's usually centimeters, which go from 0 to 30 if you're using one like this. Sometimes they're smaller, so they have less numbers, and sometimes they're bigger, so they have even more numbers, okay? Now, when we're using a ruler, it's important to decide what side you're going to use. I'm going to use the inch side today. So the numbers are farther apart. If you look right here, it says inch. What sound would be an inch? I. So you look for the inch, okay? Now, when we're measuring, we always start at the 0, so I have to find the 0, okay? Now, everyone should have their beans and their papers as smallest to biggest. Now, here my beans are. They're all nice and colored in. Little bean, medium bean, and my big bean. And I have my bean paper. Now, if you notice, these are beans or seeds going in. They are not sprouted yet, okay? You're going to save your sprouted ones for tomorrow, okay? For Tuesday. So I have my paper, and I'm going to take my ruler, and it's important I could put it here, but then the numbers don't match up. When I measure, I always put it on the 0, okay? Now, this comes to what number? How big is my biggest bean in the box? You're right, it's 5 inches. So this bean is 5 inches. I'm going to take a pencil. Actually, I'm going to take a marker because that's right next to me. And I'm going to write the number 5. Okay, so I took my paper, I wrote the number 5 because this one's 5 inches. Then I'm going to take my medium bean. And I'm going to put my medium bean. Where am I going to put it? You're right, on the edge, on the 0. So I take my medium bean. And my medium bean is in between the 3 and the 4. Okay, so right now I'm going to look. It's closest to the 4. So I'm going to write, what number do you think I'm writing? Right, I'm going to write 4. Okay, if yours is closer to 3, you can write 3. But I'm going to write 4 on mine because it was almost at 4. Not quite, but almost. Now, I'm going to take my baby bean or my baby seed. And I'm going to put one, what number? Right, Matt, on the 0 at the wrong side. So now I take my baby bean and I put on the 0. And what number is it closest to? You're right, it's closest to the 3. So what do you think I'm going to write on the bottom? I'm going to write a 3. Okay, so now I have my bean that's 3. I have my bean that's 4 inches, and my bean that's 5 inches. So I measured starting at 0 using a ruler, and I wrote the inches on it. I have 3 inches, 4 inches, and 5 inches. Now, I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to go smallest to biggest. So what number is the smallest? 3, 4, or 5? You're right, 3 is. So I'm going to take some glue. I'm going to put it on the back of my paper. Put some glue right there. And I'm going to glue it where it says smallest, because 3 was the smallest seed. Now, what number was the biggest? I already have 3 on here. What number was biggest, 4 or 5? I can also look at the size too. You're right, 5 is the biggest. So I'm going to put some glue in my number with 5. And I'm going to put this on the biggest. So 3 was the smallest. 5 is the biggest. And what number is 4? You're right, 4 goes right in the middle. 4 is not the smallest, and 4 is not the biggest, but it goes right in the middle. So here I put my beans and seeds in order. I did the smallest to the biggest. I measured them with a ruler, right? And I had 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches. So I put my numbers in order from the smallest to the biggest, right? Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed doing that. I can't wait to see you color them in and make them all beautiful, okay? So today we learned about how we go to the grocery store to get food. And food, a lot of our food comes from plants. You're right. And we also did from smallest to biggest, and we practiced measuring using a ruler. Good job, guys. Now, I have a story for you guys to listen to. Your read aloud today is going to be a book called Stripes. It's about a girl and her lima beans. I thought it was a good story to hear because what kind of seeds, what are our baby seeds? Right, some of our lima beans. So I thought you'd enjoy that. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you get bored and you want to do something, you could draw a picture of your favorite part. Or you can draw a picture of you and draw yourself all stripy if you'd like, okay? So I want you to have fun listening to that story, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.